Years of death!
Boys are talking biz. Boys are talking biz.
Welcome back to the Boys Talk Biz. Today we have got some exciting news. Some of the best, some of the worst, all of the above. The best anime are coming out. We're going to talk about the anime coming out in 2022. We're super excited. There's some seriously amazing shows coming out. We've got our personals, we've got our personal favorites, but there's a couple, that we have to mention, they're big names in the industry. They're big names in the business. So we just want to let you guys, see the options. So, Madi, what's maybe one of the first ones we want to talk about today?
All right, I assume everybody can see this. Great.
Yeah. So what's one of the one of the big names coming out this year? What's one of the shows that maybe we are excited to see?
Well, I'm just gonna scratch these two off. I mean, it's clearly we're in 2022. This is not about 2021. I don't even know why Demon Slayer and JoJo's even on there. Tokyo 24th Ward. I've been seeing a lot of that on TikTok, like advertisement and people talking about it. I'm not sure what it's about, but there's the cover art. It seems to have to do with like paranormal, there's like a group of friends and like it seems like one of the friends dies and then ends up calling like the other friends like from the afterlife, and that's about all I know of it. So maybe some supernatural stuff, anime.
Some ghostly stuff. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting.
The same studio that made Promise Neverland is also animating the show. So,
oh man,
if that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, that you know what? That goes with the horror element.
That does go with the horror element.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what are some?
I'm not quite sure. With a lot.
That's all right.
These.
I mean, we got there's always thousands of shows coming out every day, every week, So what are some shows that we're hyped about? What are some shows that we want the people to see? We're excited that they're coming out. Any of yours personally?
Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, is January 9th. January 9th is especially great because in 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 3 seconds is the first episode of the final season of Attack on Titan.
Let's go!
So where's January 9th? Where's that at? Here we are, baby.
Oh my god.
12.
It's insane.
12 episodes are confirmed. This is it. I haven't read the manga.
I can't believe we're finally here.
Right? Like, this show came out in 2014, so it's been 8 years.
Oh my god. And there was like 5 years in between the 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Like, it was freaking... Nobody ever thought that the rest of the show was going to get made. It took so long. So I'm so glad that it's finally come to a close. I'm excited to catch up and see what all the juice is.
I got this whole list, right, of my ranking anime. So there's a lot of hype around Attack on Titan since last season, right? We talked about it. It was breaking all types of records.
Oh my god, crazy.
It's in Japan, it's the highest rated season of any anime ever. It was like a 9.6 on a 10-point scale. So the previous record holder was a tie between Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. They were both at 9.4.
Wow.
So this is
some big stuff.
Yes, this could be the greatest anime of all time if it delivers. Bold claim, but it could. It has the hype with it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if it lives up to the name. I'm so pumped, man. I feel that'll be interesting to see.
I feel like Attack on Titan is the last classic anime.
That's I do get that. I feel like it was in that, like it came out in that transitional period, where we were kind of getting out of like, you know, the 90s influence and kind of going into their own thing. So yeah, I think I agree with that because they're specifically doing their own thing. This is a very unique idea, you know what I mean? And I feel
Yes.
like now that it's coming to a close, we're actually getting some, hopefully maybe some more shows like it afterwards, but we'll see.
Attack on Titan. I'm trying to some sports anime. I mean, yeah, that's the biggest anime in the winter section. The upcoming
Okay.
winter shows.
All right, all right.
Roll over to spring. Spy Family.
Yeah, Spy X Family.
I
This
have
is a
heard
pretty
of this.
interesting. I have it on my manga list. I've been wanting to read it. It seems interesting. I like the cover. You know what I mean? And it is getting an anime. I feel like they've been doing the manga for a while, so there should be a decent amount of source content for it. Um, but I'm excited to see what they do. You know, like this show should be like a pretty interesting kind of like spy, you know, kind of like thriller thing. Ooh, and fucking Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, dude. That show is awesome.
Yo, that's hype. Was it? So the team behind, I guess these shows are also making this.
Okay, cool.
That's cool. I'm into
Well,
double
that's
07
exciting.
spies. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
down.
dude. It seems like it's going to be a cool show. I haven't gotten to reading it yet, but I've heard good things.
Another big show that people, it is a popular show, Rising of the Shield Hero, Season 2.
Our friend James loves this show.
Shout out to James.
And
Get
yeah,
ready.
shout out to James. I feel like he's gonna, you know, be super hyped about season 2. It's you know, I mean, it's the we're really getting into like the like dungeon crawler like genre lately. You know what I mean? There's so many shows. After SAO came out, I feel like
yes.
everybody is trying to do these dungeon crawler or like I wake up in a new reality kind of thing.
I
You
wake
know,
up in a
like,
game. Yeah.
yeah, I wake up in a game, I wake up in an MMO, you know, so like time I got reincarnated as a slime, you know, stuff like that. I feel like it's all kind of getting pretty huge as like its own genre, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's definitely there. There's already a fuck ton of shows in that,
Oh my god, insane amount of shows.
and they're just gonna keep continuing. I've watched a couple, right?
Yeah.
Of that. I'm into it. I'm for it. But yeah, if you're excited for Rising of Shield Hero, bro, April 2022 is coming out. Get pumped. Mark down your calendars.
Let's go. Another show, yeah. I know that I just talked about Reincarnated as a Slime. I know they've got a movie coming out, and that seems like it's going to be pretty exciting. Another show that shout out James loves.
We love
I
James.
feel like these dungeon crawler shows are, you know, they're getting into the mainstream. You know, now we've got movies coming out. They're going to be making big bucks. They're going to be getting more money to make better animation, more seasons. So I'm excited to see what 2022 brings for the dungeon crawler genre. You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Anything else on the upcoming spring releases?
Ultraman, I have not watched it. I've heard of it quite a bit though.
Yeah, I heard good things.
So, and I think it's a Netflix anime, which
Okay.
Netflix is getting pretty exclusive ever since Seven Deadly Sins.
Dude, I mean, I really am enjoying the Netflix anime that came out. Devilman Crybaby,
Oh my
best
lord, so
shows I've ever
good.
seen.
So
Oh
good.
my god, it was incredible. So
Bravo
Netflix
to the
is
guy
really-
who wrote that. Bravo.
Seriously,
Sir.
I mean, the story was fucking incredible. So I love that Netflix is getting into the anime and it's giving it to the public. You know what I mean? A lot of people who have never seen anime are getting anime recommendations on their front page of Netflix.
I,
You know,
I feel
So-
like Netflix is like, because Dragon Ball, right, was the first kind of introduction of anime in America.
yeah,
And then, you know, Pokemon, you know, if you consider that anime, it is, but
yeah, it's an anime.
Yeah.
just like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh. Those are, I would say, I don't really know the word for it, but they're like, what's the word? It's like an anime that's like accepted by the public. You know what I mean? Like the anime community is like, this show, we accept this as our own. You know what I mean? Like even though it's not technically classified as an anime, it's an anime.
Yeah, I think what I would just consider any animation, any cartoon that was made in Japan by Japanese people would be an anime. So Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Avatar was made in Japan, so that one might have to, maybe be on the.
No, that was made by Nickelodeon.
I do know.
But
I
still
did
a
know
great
that.
show. Still a great show.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, anything else in spring that we're seeing that we like? Anything looking hype? Looking
Tiger
cool?
and Bunny. Again.
Yes.
Yes,
Season 2.
Haven't watched this. I do know that it is on the popular list. It is popular.
Okay, I've never heard of this. So
never heard of this. Yeah, again.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Another Netflix exclusive. So they're getting Netflix, man. They just got JoJo, the last.
Yeah, they got JoJo. They have Beastars on there, which is really huge right now. They did the freaking Castlevania anime, which was awesome. Dude, they've got so much good stuff on there. I mean, their category and their catalog is getting huge, you know?
Oh, especially
with all the exclusives.
They're the next step in getting anime to such a big platform in the States. Like Netflix is just that next step, and I'm super happy about it. Keep it coming.
Me too, dude. Yeah, keep it coming. Keep the exclusives coming. We love to see it. You know, they've got high budgets, so we've got good animation. We got good voice acting. So let's keep it coming. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Again, in April 2022, boys, this one's a classic.
Let's go!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
More Yu-Gi-Oh!
Rush. What is this? Hold up.
Jump Fista.
Hold on. Did I press the... All right, Jump Fista.
Oh, maybe this is when they're announcing it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's coming out. It's on the list. 2022. Might be delayed, but it does. The movie does have a title. It does have a title.
Very exciting.
So,
very exciting.
Boys,
we love to see
ready.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's coming back, you know? I mean, it never technically went away, but...
No, but
it's just a classic. I mean, we always want more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Slam Dunk movie possibly coming out this year. Oh my god, when we talk about the big three, we shouldn't even be talking about Dragon Ball, Naruto.
No.
Not even, get Bleach the fuck out of here. One Piece.
Get out of here.
We should be talking about Slam Dunk, Hajime no Ippo, and freaking Haikyuu. We need the big three of sports to get farther up in the rankings. People need to see this stuff. I'm so excited for the Slam Dunk movie. It's one of the greatest manga read. The anime is really good too. I love the old 90s animation, so you really get a nice feel of nostalgia, and oh man, this movie's gonna be so hype. I'm excited to see what the plot is, because I'm wondering if it's gonna start after the show, maybe do some stuff for the show, or maybe it's just just kind of collapsing the show into 3 hours. So we'll see.
I'm interested in what they do after, is because I know in Haikyuu, right, where we're at, we only have one season to go, and they're still in high school, but apparently they'll make, a movie where it's, the Olympic team when they're older. So, I don't know if... Basketball's in the Olympics,
that'd be so
right?
dope. Yeah, basketball's in the Olympics.
So, it'd be cool if, these high school guys were,
that would
as
be
adults
awesome.
in the pros,
and
it's, a movie just on their professional career. Yes, I'm down.
Yeah, it's Sakuragi and Kevin Durant playing on the same team.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Dude, that would be insane. All right, so we got some more coming out. This is the summer of 2022.
Devil's a
Very
Part-Timer
good
season 2.
Let's
go.
I can't believe it. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Marty and I were talking about this before the show, and I'm pretty sure that I watched the first season of this in 8th or 9th grade.
2013.
And I cannot.
When the first season came out. Yeah.
Oh my god. So I cannot believe that they're finally doing another season, because I want another season so bad when I was watching it. And God, it's such a weird, cool concept for a show, because it takes a guy who's, used to being this huge power in his universe, and then he work at fucking McDonald's. I don't know. It's just a great plot. I don't know. I just love it. And there's so much, demon stuff going on in the show. There's a lot of, supernatural, things going on. It's a very interesting show, so I'm so pumped to see what season 2 brings because the show is fantastic.
Dude, I love concepts and just things that anime does. Like you'll just see some shows and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you just end up
Yeah.
loving it once you watch it.
Yes, like if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch Prison School. Good
Yes.
God. Like,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
such a dumb concept for a show, but it ends up just being one of the hypest shows of all time. It's ridiculous.
Do you feel like you relate? Because I've been asked this because I'm a huge friend. I'm a huge fan of like kind of fan servicey anime. If you kind of get my drift.
Yeah.
I always thought like I related to it when I was like in high school, like a 15-year-old boy, you know, with all the the stuff that happens to you when you're 15. I always related to stuff like that with like some characters.
I get you.
So I don't know, was that like ever a thing or with you?
I watched that show when I was in college, and so I didn't really have that necessary like thing. The thing that I'm not a huge proponent of the fan service. I don't mind it. Sometimes it gets a little out of hand, but yeah, when I was younger, watching shows, you kind of like can relate to the characters who like all they want to do is like get a girl or get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and they will do anything for that. But in the higher scope of things, it ends up not being that important. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if fan service can be fine if it's done in small doses. I'm not a huge fan. It feels a little sexist sometimes, but each show is entirely different.
I think fan service should be with a show that's fan servicey, like that's its thing, right? Like
yeah,
DxD,
if they're gonna do it, they gotta lean into it.
Harem anime, yes, do it there.
Yeah.
Naruto, you don't
need it.
Yeah,
you don't need it at all. It's all about the story. We don't need titties. You know what I mean? Like it's funny when you have Naruto doing sexy jutsu and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like that's like almost a part of the story. So I'll give that one a pass. But like we can leave it out of the shonen. We don't need it in there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Keep it in the harem genre. All right. Anything else in the summer looking good?
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone's coming out.
They are announcing more details later on in the year, but it is coming out this year. I was not a fan of the show, but it is popular. So if you like Dr. Stone, it's coming out. Get hyped. Get ready.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the show. I have the manga on my list. I've been wanting to check it out. I've heard some interesting things kind of about the universe. So hopefully season 2 maybe brings some more light. Maybe get some more info and gives us some more reasons to like the show, because I know, like you said, you weren't a huge fan, so maybe this season will bring you back in. You never know.
Maybe it'll bring me back. It might. You never
know.
And then we got the fall. Boys, in October 2022, you have Bleach, which again I do not recommend. That is I hate this anime, guys. I hate this. I really hope none of you guys are hyped for watching this. Bleach is such a disastrous franchise. I can't even believe it's even amongst like one of the most popular anime out there. I can't even believe it's on the same stage as Naruto and One Piece. I just can't. I can't believe it.
I haven't watched much of Bleach. I used to watch it a decent amount because it was always on Nami all the time on Adult Swim.
Oh yeah.
I've read a couple of the manga. I like the concept of the story. And, I am glad to see that it's coming back. It's always nice to see shows that have a huge fan base after, a long time of not having any content, getting content. But, yeah, personally, I'm probably going to skip this one. I just, I don't have the time to, I already watched One Piece and Naruto. Those, I've gotten the long ones out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need another 500 episodes, 1,000 episodes to watch.
Guys, don't watch the show. I hoped back in 2007 when it ended, I hope it just died off face of the earth. But like most things we hate, like your least favorite mother-in-law, it rears its head back in your life at some point.
Always.
Here we are.
Uh-huh.
But get hyped, baby. My Hero Academia
'cause
season 6.
We got My Hero season 6 coming out. Supposedly, we're getting really close to the fucking meat of the show. Supposedly, I've heard a lot of people talk to me about the manga. I've heard a lot of good things that are coming up farther in the manga, and we're getting there. We're catching up. We're catching up to the episodes, to the chapters, and I'm so excited to see where this show keeps going because it's the new modern day shonen. I mean, this is the big show right now. You know what I mean?
My
This
Hero,
and
Demon Slayer. Yeah, they're the
those are the big two of the 2020s. You know what I mean? And the 2010s.
Yes, because like Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, those are grandpa shows.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
old now.
old-timers.
They're old, man.
Yeah.
That shit came out in the 90s. Like,
That
holy
shit
shit.
old.
That shit's old. It's old. That shit came out when we were born.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Old news. Old news.
That's old news. That's old news. Yeah. So My Hero season 6, very exciting. Another one coming out in October. Personally, so hyped for is the Uzumaki series. Junji Ito. I've got several of his manga books. They are freaking incredible. The way he writes the stories, his art style is just phenomenal. I'm so excited to see this as an animated, getting Tsunami. I've heard that there's a movie of this. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's great. And so I'm excited to see if this is maybe a little different, maybe if they tweak stuff. So, yeah, check out Junji Ito's stuff. His manga, his series are incredible. Oh my god, it's just very compelling storytelling in the horror genre. So, check this out for sure when it comes out. It's going to be great.
I've been hearing about it. I'm excited. I like trying new things. I like watching new stuff. I am a little concerned about the 4 episodes. Hopefully they complete everything. You don't feel empty or like you're missing something.
Yeah. I am going to be very sad if they do 4 episodes and then release another 4 episodes later in the year or like the beginning of 2023. That would suck. So hopefully they're like 4 hour-long episodes or 4 45-minute episodes. I just hope that they get it all done because I like binge watching shows. I don't like waiting. So I'm very impatient when it comes to that. That's why I wait for 50 episodes of One Piece to come out before I catch up because I just can't stand waiting a week to watch one episode that's like 20 minutes long. So, yeah, Uzumaki is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see what they do with it.
Let's fucking go. And then this is
Let's
upcoming
go.
anime that are just like, what is this? Like, we don't really know the dates ish. Well,
Yeah,
we
I would
actually
say,
do
yeah.
have dates.
Some of these, I would say we've got some. These are mostly movies.
Oh,
we've got
duh.
some.
I did
We've
not
got
read
some
that.
stuff coming up. We've got some. We've got some good ass movies coming out this year. We don't know if all of them will come out. Sometimes movies get delayed. So these are the TBA dates for now. So yeah, I'm super excited for some of these movies. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen is taking the world by storm right now. I mean, you could almost put it up there with Demon Slayer and My Hero in the shonen category.
It is newer. Like, it just came out like last winter.
It's pretty new.
It's pretty new. So it's a baby. I mean, even compared to My Hero.
Yeah. And so I'm excited that they're coming out with a movie. That means more money. That means more options for the later seasons, and more opportunity for the manga to keep releasing. So I'm excited to see what happens here.
I do wish I lived in Japan because if you're from Japan, you got the movie on Christmas Eve. If you're not from Japan, like us, you have to wait.
Sadly, that's just how it goes. America always last in everything. We suck. So, Japan, if there's any way for you to just maybe send the Boys Talk copy.
Yeah, like a USB, man. Just
send
a USB.
We're trillionaires. We've got all the money. Just let us know. We'll donate. We'll donate to your charity. We'll donate to your animation studio. Just give us a copy. We want to see it.
We'll give you a good review on Yahoo.
Yeah, we'll post we'll post a great thing on Yahoo Answers. We'll let everybody know that Jujutsu Kaisen is the next big thing.
Yeah,
we got your back,
dude. Fruit baskets.
Oh my god, honestly, this show is freaking awesome. Like, I love like slice of life romance shows. They're so fun. They're so like heartwarming. You know what I mean? And I'm a sucker for them. I'm a sucker for romance shows. And Fruits Basket is one of those ones where you're just, oh man, like the feel good show, and like they are just, I don't know. I'm excited that they're doing more stuff because like a lot of my friends. So
Yes,
I'm excited.
yes, I do love this genre where it's just like it's more about romance. We get away from the shonen, we get away from the isekais,
Yeah.
we get away from the sports. It's just like regular people in regular life about
It's much more,
love.
yeah, much more realistic scenarios. We don't have. Sometimes they have superpowers. Sometimes they add in the little anime, tinge. But I love the slice of life shows because it really brings it down to the storytelling. The storytelling is the most important part, and the connections between the characters are very important, and they develop very very well in a lot of these shows. And so most of the time they're also really funny, which is always nice. Gives you a little bit of comedic relief from the seriousness of their, emotions and things like that. So
do like
I
that.
can't wait. I love the romance shows. So I'm excited that this is getting some more stuff. Anything else coming out?
Shonen fans, I mean,
Yeah, here we go.
it's all over the place. I mean, Dragon Ball, new movie, new content. We have more information on the details of the show. We know the story's going to revolve more around Gohan.
Yep.
From what the description talks about. But you will get to see Vegeta, Piccolo, Goku. There's even a snippet of Broly. We don't know how much he's in there, but he'll be.
Yeah,
in
we
it.
don't know how much, but it's saying it's the second film in the new film series. With Dragon Ball Super
yeah.
Broly being the first one, so there's a chance that we'll see some more Broly. We love him. We love
him.
The man who doesn't need to train and is just a god. So. He doesn't need Super Saiyan 8. He just fucking goes there. He just gets fucking hype. So, I mean, yeah, this one's going to be interesting. I'm very interested to see how they kind of scale the show back to get, Goku and Vegeta kind of not as the main focus.
Yes, because the power scaling in the show is so...
It's astronomical. It's insane.
So, Goku and Vegeta... I think with anything man-made, any human, anything man-made, it's just they're gonna wipe the floor with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting because if Goku and Vegeta are on the planet, and they're not somehow like subdued or captured or something like that, I just don't.
Right.
I don't see the story really hitting. You know what I mean? I don't really see it having as much effect as the older stuff because we've had a constant kind of scale up with the power, and Gohan is definitely closer into the middle of. So we'll see. I'm interested to see what the story is. I can't wait to get more details. Can't wait to see what when the release date truly is. Oh, it says April 22nd. So we'll see if that stays. And yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball is still going. Surprisingly, I kind of figured, I just didn't think it was going to come back. I kind of thought they were done. So Super has kind of reinvigorated the story.
Yeah, well, the manga is still going.
Oh, so the manga's just been going the whole time.
Yes, since the 80s.
Oh,
it's just been,
wow.
It's just been
Incredible.
Yeah, popping. I mean, it's Dragon Ball is the face of anime. I mean, this is the most iconic. That's the most iconic logo. This logo right here. If I can tap on it, if I can zoom in on it, it won't let me zoom in on it.
Everybody knows about Dragon Ball. Everybody knows Goku.
Knows,
like,
yes.
I mean, it is definitely the pinnacle. Definitely what I feel is the turning point to when anime started becoming mainstream.
Yes.
Because you're not only getting Japanese audiences, you're actually finally getting American audiences. You can't really go into a store and not find like a Dragon Ball shirt. You know what I mean? Like there's always Dragon Ball shirts.
It's around.
It's around. I mean, it's seated in the subculture. You see it everywhere. I mean, and it's one of those shows that maybe the characters don't necessarily have insane emotional or like insane peaks or whatever like that, but you still get the fantastic storytelling. You get the amazing.
That's a little
that's
okay. Generous. That's generous.
There's a lot of fights in the show. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of good ones. You got a lot of bad ones.
The fights
it's a long show.
Are the gold standard of fighting.
Yeah, they set the standard.
This show has the best overall fights This is the
Yeah.
gold standard. You cannot fall below Dragon Ball's bar, or else you won't get talked about.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not gonna be hitting you're not gonna be hitting the shelves. You're not gonna be hitting you're not gonna be on Netflix and stuff like that. You gotta set yourself above the bar of Dragon Ball if you want to stay hyped up, if you want to stay in the mainstream. So, yeah, I mean, shit, I'm super excited to see what the superhero movie is. The robot bad guys look really cool. So,
they're in suits. Vibrant.
Yeah,
suits.
they kind of look like the Germa 66 guys from One Piece.
Oh yes.
So I mean, it's gonna
guy
be,
in the red's got a
hype.
funky hairstyle. He's got like a high hair.
Yeah.
It's picked out. All right, and then
All right.
I'm interested in the guy in the purple with the cape on the right.
Dude, that guy's gonna be hyped, and you know it.
I can't wait, bro. The fights are gonna be insane in that movie. I already know.
Absolutely. Yeah. They gave us that little preview with the little bit of the animation, and I'm very interested to see where it goes. All right. Any other ones coming
Gundam.
out?
That's a popular series.
Dude, love the Gundam series. There's so many good ones. It's
been going on since the 90s, right?
Yeah, and I mean, there's 1,000 spin-offs. There's so many Gundam shows. I mean, one of my favorites is Mobile Suit Iron-Blooded Orphans. That one is just so good because they take orphans to be these Gundam pilots, and they set them they're all in space. They're on these space bases, and they're learning how to fight Gundam and stuff. And it is just, I mean, it's such an interesting concept because someday this could be something if we ever get contact with aliens. You never know. We might have to build giant robots to fight them in space. You never know.
We might.
Have you seen that one that Japan has? That giant 60-foot mech that can move?
Oh yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, you got to see it. I mean, this is the coolest thing I've literally ever seen. Does
it have a specific name?
I have no idea. There it is. Second picture. Yeah, that's the one. It is freaking huge. And, they've got videos of it moving and stuff. I saw a video of it doing the middle finger. So, it's going to be interesting. Maybe someday yeah, here we go. My God. It's freaking gigantic.
I mean,
I want to see it in real
to
life.
defend ourselves.
Exactly. What are we going to do against the aliens? And it all starts from Evangelion, First ones that people were like, all right, Gundam is a serious, you know what I mean? Gurren Lagann, Evangelion, you got these serious Gundam shows with some incredible storytelling that doesn't just focus on the robots, you also focus on the characters. So, yeah, I can't wait. I love the fact that the Gundam is still going, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the series brings us.
And then
beautiful.
What's
just
another
beautiful
big one? The Slam Dunk movie does not have a title yet.
Yeah, no title yet, but god damn, see this show. I cannot wait to see what it is. I mean, it's gonna be so good. It's one of my favorite manga I've ever read, and it's gonna be so good. I know, I'm so hyped. I never expected anything else to come out from it. I always thought it was a done deal. So, ooh yeah, I'm pumped.
And then a very anticipated one, One Piece film Red.
And before we get into Red, we got to talk about the fact that a lot of the One Piece movies are kind of lacking. We don't really have any canonical One Piece movies that further the plot. So I feel like we're finally getting to a point where these movies are going to give us some backstory, because this seems like it's all about Shank. It's all about his story. It's all about how he rose to power, became one of the emperors. So,
yes, apparently the Straw Hat Crew is going to be in it.
Yeah, and that's yes. I'm very interested to see what it is, because I don't know if it's going to be the cap off to the Kaido series. I don't know if it's you know what I mean. Yeah. I don't know if that is maybe going to end the Wano. I'm very interested because I've wanted more. I've always thought Shank was one of the coolest characters, and he doesn't get any screen time. So he's gonna have a whole movie about. Freaking hyped about it.
We've only seen him really just saving Luffy in times of dire need.
Just coming in whenever it is,
giving off the death
essential
stare.
for the plot. Oh, absolutely. He's got the mean mug down.
Gave it to
He's got it
that
down.
serpent in the water, and then he gave it to
Oh,
uh,
Conqueror hockey, baby.
who else did he give it to? This guy.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. In the war arc.
Yeah, when he's about to
Oh.
kill. Yeah, bro. He strikes fear
Oh.
in people's eye. He strikes fear in people. So
He's a bad man. He was on Gold Roger's crew. You know, him and Buggy, the absolute goat of One Piece. And I just like I feel like we're finally
yeah.
gonna get into some movies. Yeah, there it is. The stare. I'm just so hyped. I'm glad that these movies hopefully are gonna give us some more story and some more backstory on this guy because he's a badass. You know, we've
Yes.
waited 1,000 episodes to get some information on.
We've waited
Really happened yet.
1,000 years.
1,000 years. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, dude. I can't wait to see it. It's it's gonna be incredible. You know, One Piece movies kind of have that stigma around them that they're not gonna nobody's gonna care because they're usually just offshoots. They're usually just not canonical. So
Oh my.
this could change the game.
Hopefully it is canon because there's a lot of anime movies. I hate non-canon things that are just make believe
Yeah.
and like it never happened.
God, we could talk about this for hours. Oh my God, there's so many. You got Naruto, you got One Piece, you have pretty much any mainstream. You got
Pretty
My
much.
Hero.
The last
Even
My Hero movie, yes, was I watched it without knowing, and then finding out later that never happened in the timeline.
So annoying.
Why make it?
It's just exactly. What's the point? I get it. The studio needs money. These animation things cost a lot of money, but if you're gonna make it, why not just make it with the story you already have? Just further your plot. Then you don't even, you know what I mean? You can start your next season with a huge thing behind it. You know what I mean? You can have a 2.5 hour lead up,
Yeah.
leave it on a cliffhanger, and then bam, you got your next season to start right at the hype, right at the top of your hype.
It
So,
just seems like they go out of their way not to make it canon. Like it seems more of a hassle.
It makes me so aggravated because I don't want to watch stuff that has nothing to do with the story.
Yes.
I don't.
So
I don't.
studios, please
Listen up. Listen to what the fans want.
Just
We
say it happened.
want- Yes, it doesn't even matter if it doesn't. If it doesn't matter if it had nothing to do with the story. Just say it's canon, and then I'll watch it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you say it's not canon, I'm not watching it. I'm not. I don't have time. I'm a busy. I'm a trillionaire. I've got meetings. I got people
got
to see. I
things.
got places to be. So don't waste my time. Don't waste it. I've got a lot of stuff to do all the time. So I'm trying to come around on the non-canonical movies, but just make them canon. That's
Please.
the moral of the story. We need more anime movies to actually deal with the storyline, because then take what the Avengers did. You have got thousands of comics of source material, you build it up, 30 movies, and then you have the biggest world premiere of all time ever. You know what I mean? Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War are some of the highest grossing movies of all time. So I just don't understand the thought process, but hopefully now that One Piece Red is coming out, maybe some other studios will take note.
Please.
They'll, maybe, just maybe, not make movies that don't matter. Because, God, I've watched like 5 Naruto movies that had fucking nothing to do with anything.
It's all make
God, makes me
believe
so
fairy
mad.
dust.
Oh, my God. Naruto the Last was the only one that I watched. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Kind of, we're kind of getting some stuff here.
Yeah, and it is that one is canon
Yeah, that one is canon.
because you see the link between that and Baruto.
Yes.
Like
And
you
it's
see
so
the
hype.
same character. Yes. So thank you for making that canon.
Yeah.
Also, I did like
I mean,
the honeymoon.
The honey. Oh, my
My
God.
heart was
I was
my heart
sobbing.
felt
I was sobbing. Oh my God.
But yes,
It was amazing.
Be like that. Just make
Yes,
it reality.
Be assertive. Just include it in the story. I don't know what else to say.
And then we got 2 big ones. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Movie is coming out in the
Yes,
fall.
the dungeon crawler movies are making it into the stream. They're making it into the mainstream. So excited to see what happens here. And Marty, I know you're personally extremely excited for the 7 Deadly Sins movie. Obviously.
Yes. I'm hoping. I mean, it hasn't been announced, so let's hope that it doesn't make it through. Guys, what happened to the show? What happened?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
First two seasons was great. The last two, the only thing that kept me watching was just Escanor because he was great all throughout.
Yes, I mean just incredible characters, but just a fault in animation. I don't really know. I really don't understand how this was one of the
Crash
biggest
and
shows.
burned.
It's on Netflix, and yet the animation goes from top tier all the way down to the bottom in like 5 episodes.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
was
what
instant.
happened.
It was pretty instant.
I mean, it's wild. You have some insane fights in the first couple seasons. You have some incredible just like clashes between the characters, and then all of a sudden you're seeing like 5 swing fights where it's like oh no, and then fucking that's it. Like what the fuck? Why is that happening? This is a shonen. I mean, this is all about the fights, man. You got all the people working with all these powers. Use them. Jesus. Another show that the Boys Talk Biz are very hyped about, but I don't, I'm not really sure what it's going to be because, Cyberpunk came out. It had one of the weirdest releases of all time, maybe on par with the Battlefield 2042 release of just being absolutely not what everyone wanted. And now we've got an anime coming out about the show, and I heard about this when the game first launched, and I'm still very interested to see it because I feel like the cyberpunk genre really leans into anime. I feel there's a lot you can do there. So I'm very interested to see if this is, an offshoot or if this is supposed to be like cyberpunk, like the storyline a little bit, but kind of in an anime fashion.
It's just supposed to be about the world. Like it is in the cyberpunk world, but has
kind of expanding the universe.
Yes, it has like nothing to do with the main whatever happens in the game. It has nothing to do with that. It's just you're in the world. There might be some you'll see things.
I'm sure there will be some characters that are in the game that will go. Yeah,
But
that's always a classic.
Whoever the MC is going to be someone original. Also, Netflix. Another Netflix exclusive.
Another Netflix. So, it's got a lot going for itself.
They're buying in. They're buying in.
Netflix is getting into they're getting it. And I'm very interested to see how this show ends up turning out because, I love the idea of Cyberpunk. I love CD Projekt Red. But, this launch just wasn't, the launch of the game wasn't what people wanted it to be. And so I'm hoping that this can maybe revitalize the hype for the show and the game because I like the game. They're having a huge open coming out next month, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Any other shows we want to talk about, Marty? Any other big movies coming out?
Another big one that I just watched recently because I've always heard about it, and I was like, you know what? I like goofy shit. Let's give it a try. Rent a Girlfriend. I recommend this anime if you like just watching stuff, man. It's just goofy, but season 2 is coming out. I'm super excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
No release date yet, but these shows are classics. You've got the funny, almost harem like shows, and they're so goofy in their own way. And yes, can they be a little sexist sometimes? Of course. It's it's just these shows are not up to date on any of society's morals.
Apparently the counter argument is that Goku has his shirt off a lot. It's ripped. That's the counter argument, and I'm like, I've had to think about that. And I'm like,
in a way, I see what that's saying. You see these girls in these shows who have titties larger than their entire bodies. And you also see dudes in shows who have ripped 10-packs, and that's not realistic. You know what I mean?
I don't even think the human body can even have 10.
I don't think so. Maybe one guy has it, but that's it. Every character in anime has a 10-pack.
Dude, you can be 13 and they're built like
literally they're like
hitting the gym.
They're like 13 is like I've been fishing my whole life, and he takes off his shirt and he's fucking more shredded than the Rock, and
bro. Bro, Gon was
Gon.
eating just straight protein or something. Like,
That dude is insane.
So-
He's an actual animal.
I mean, I do see it from that point. It's like, okay, the guys are definitely not realistic looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Goku is not like what humans built like that.
None. And they also most humans don't have superpowers. They don't have most of them don't have thousands of hours to train, and stuff like that. They also don't have Dragon Balls and stuff like that. So
yeah.
it's definitely a debate that needs to maybe get a little bit more. Maybe we can just make all the shows more accessible. You know what I mean?
More accessible.
I enjoy the genre. I enjoy the thing, but maybe we take out some of the weird stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the weird
That's
stuff.
all I'm saying.
Each country has its own thing
Absolutely.
going on.
Yeah.
Japan likes
America's very much in like a social we need to fix this shit in our entertainment so that our children don't get it instilled in their
Right.
brains. But I don't live in Japan, so I don't know if that's going on over there. I'm not sure what their
It is
social
definitely
norms are
not.
like.
It is definitely not.
I've heard they have a rampant sexual assault problem, on their trains and stuff. So I don't know if that's entirely true, but that's just what I've heard. And so, they might just not be having as much social change as we do. So that might be why the shows might necessarily lean a little bit more towards the stuff that Americans at this point might not find as accessible. So, it's just one of those things, the industry's been around for a time. Everybody's kind of learning more things about themselves today. So hopefully, 20 years from now, we look back on this and we say, wow, it has changed. You know what I mean? Like these shows, they've changed. So we'll see. We'll see.
And renting a girlfriend is that's a thing IRL in Japan.
Is it really?
Yeah, you can pay you can go to these rent a girlfriend cafes or rent a date. I think they're actually called rent a date. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. We're all
okay. So it's almost based on real life.
Yeah, and you pay whatever the prices are, and then you get to go on a date with a girl. So that's
I did not know that.
Japan.
I've never heard of that. Rental girlfriend service.
Yeah. So this is it's a thing. Oh wait.
Wow.
There's a video, dude. We rented a girlfriend in Japan. Asian boss.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've never heard of that. So that's very interesting. So yeah, and that's a very interesting thing that probably is not much of a thing in America. We have people who do OnlyFans and stuff like that, but I don't know if this is necessary.
I'm interested.
I don't know if this is.
I gotta look this up, bro. We're going on a journey, guys.
Okay, we're going on Quora. Here we go. We're getting all the answer.
Yes, Quora, dude.
So it says on our Rent-A-Girlfriend website. So maybe this is just a thing that I've just never seen.
Oh, that's cool.
Very interesting. I mean, this is an entire, and I mean, this show is, bringing this subculture to light. So, in a way, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if there's any weird stuff, that I wouldn't like personally in it, but I've heard good things about the show. So, yeah, that's very interesting. We learned something today, Marty.
We learned something today. You can rent a girlfriend in Japan.
Huh.
Hilarious.
Very interesting. But yeah, it seems like that's the big stuff coming out this year. We've got Attack on Titan, we got Jujutsu Kaisen, we've got Dragon Ball Super. We've got a lot of good stuff coming out this year. It's going to be a great year for anime. Very excited to see what stuff comes to fruition, what stuff doesn't. Hopefully, the Seven Deadly Sins movie doesn't come out.
Hopefully it doesn't.
We at the Boys Talk Biz are very excited to see the new stuff coming out this year and just how it changes. What happens with the industry after this year. There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yeah, super excited. And again, our continuing anime, the animes they don't have seasons, of course, Boruto. I don't know what's going on in the Boruto world, guys. I think Kishimoto's just kind of making up as he goes.
Yeah, definitely.
That is definitely what is happening. Because the aliens, we know we're getting bits and pieces of it, but the story's kind of going left and right. So we're trying to piece out how the universe works in Baruto, and then obviously, you know, One Piece is still going on and on and on.
They're chugging, and they're chugging. I feel like we're getting close to the end of the Wano arc. Maybe One Piece Red will cap it off. Who knows?
I would think. I know you're not caught
That's
up.
what I'm thinking.
I would think. Because we're
I
kind
would
of
think
like
so
at
too.
the last fight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at the last.
Yeah, so
thing.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Then maybe One Piece Red will be kind of a lead up to the next arc. You know what I mean? Whatever happens next. So
Possibly.
it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see.
Was that 8 months from now?
Yeah, they said it was April. Oh, August.
Yeah,
August. Yeah, that's
August.
a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. It should be done by then.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I would.
All right.
I would
Well,
hope
yeah.
so.
I mean, we've got some stuff coming out,
Got some
man. We've got
stuff.
some good titles coming out this year. Personally, one of my most that I'm excited for, Made in Abyss Season 2.
Ooh,
if you have not seen this show,
Watch it.
Watch it. It's incredible. Some of the greatest storytelling I've ever seen. It's such a unique universe. You have characters, the main characters are children, and they're going through these horrifying situations. I mean, it's just such good storytelling. So if you get a chance, wait until Made in Abyss 2 comes out. Binge watch them both. Everybody needs to see this show. This, in my opinion, is a must watch after you've watched a couple of your entry anime.
You gotta get a taste of it. You gotta
Absolutely.
take a dip.
You gotta get some of the heavy hitters on your list. That's the thing. You can watch the fun stuff, but you gotta understand that anime can be fun, it can be exciting, and then it can be really dark.
Yes.
You know, they've really got some of the. I mean, something that I feel like American should just not do any justice is just how horrendous shit can get. You know, like they're not taking their situations as deep and dark as they could be because of the, most of. Whereas the animated stuff, you've got more opportunity to do a little bit more of the supernatural stuff like that. So we're excited. This is going to be a great year in anime. We're going to keep you guys updated. If you guys want us to watch something, send it in. Let us know.
Leave it in a comment, guys.
Yeah, leave it in a comment. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. And, follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter at Business Boys.
Link in the descriptions.
We're gonna keep on going. We're just gonna keep seeing where this podcast takes us, and hopefully, we'll make another $1 trillion next week.
Yeah,
so
multi-trillion-dollar, baby. Let's go.
We're trying to
Reach
get
the
the
sky.
sheiks in Saudi Arabia. We're trying to make them jealous. That's basically the goal right now. We're trying to get so much money that Bezos, Musk, they're coming to our door. They're kissing our feet. They're saying, "Oh, I need more money. Why don't you give me more money?" And I say, "Fuck you." I say, "Fuck you." We are giving back to the community. We're telling you about the business. So thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a great one. We're excited for anime in 2022. We are going to be watching shows. We're going to be keeping you guys updated. So, Madi, anything else to say to the fans before we peace out today?
Just, it's another year to be excited to be a weeb, guys. Just be proud that you're a weeb.
It's finally okay.
It's okay.
It's finally okay.
You come out the closet.
Yeah, come out of the closet. Let us know. Tell your family. Sit them down and be like, guys, I am a weeb. Accept me.
I want to rent.
It's finally. It's really finally becoming an accepted subculture. I feel like anime has gotten shit on for so many years. I never really told anybody I watched anime until college, and still people were kind of like, "What? That's weird." So we're finally getting to the point where people are normal, everyday people are watching anime and realizing that it is fantastic storytelling. It's just animated. It's the only thing. It's the only thing that's keeping people away and keeping barriers in is the fact that it's animated. So keep watching anime. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Let them know that the good stuff is coming. 2022.
It's good. It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So yeah, that's the Boys Talk Biz. We'll see you guys next week. Let us know if there are any shows you guys want us to watch, read, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.